Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo, May 7, 2025. Opportunities to expand your mind, learn something valuable, or resolve a conflict may present themselves today. It's a time for discovering your joy. You're encouraged to believe in your dreams or to clear your mind of plans that no longer serve you well so that you can make room for new ones. You express yourself with more ease, which attracts new opportunities your way. You might take on new interests or study a new topic and possibly enjoy a learning breakthrough. Today's Mercury-Jupiter aspect encourages positive thinking and exchanges, the motivation to pursue your projects, or the chance to talk yourself out of a problem or frame of mind. You're a self-starter and enjoy making executive decisions, but you might also appreciate some positive feedback today. The gorgeous energy of today will beckon you like a song. In fact, you could be daydreaming beautiful ideas about love and passion all day long. Even though your day is likely to be filled with busy momentum, now is the perfect moment to speak a desire into existence. As Jupiter in your solar house of communication grins to the sky, he'll catch mental Mercury by a moonb, who now orbits in your zodiac sign. The two will be begging to have some fun. This is an encouraging vibe to let down your hair, be honest about your desires, and, above all, choose what makes you happiest. Your home life might interfere with your work performance, so try to keep the two realms separate if possible. You shouldn't have to make any hard choices to achieve success on both fronts. When you feel unbalanced, it's a little more upsetting than it is for other people. For instance, when you break the routine in your exercise practice, you tend to feel the effects quite strongly. You can use this sensitivity constructively. If you need to start a health practice and have trouble getting motivated, all you need to do is start, and the energy rush you will get will make you want more right away. Use this momentum to build a health regimen. Fun is in the air today. With a vibration occurring, you can expect that you won't be especially focused on any work endeavors. Chances are you will find your mind more scattered than usual, regardless of what you do. This is the day to make a to-do list and to plug away, one thing at a time. Make some plans for social interaction and recreation for after hours, as this is where you'll enjoy yourself the most. With both sides of life's fence powering up at the same time, knowing when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off has become more important than ever, and especially over the coming days. For now, the moon's first visit to a playful and creative part of your chart since Mars returned is putting a lot of focus on this side of life's fence. However, this is something that Mars won't want to let go of, even when the moon returns to your work sector tomorrow and links up to forces that have already come together on the income and job fronts. Having the right balance between work and play is no longer a luxury. While the moon is separating from both its alignment with Mars and its friendly aspect to Venus in her early days back in Aries, until it leaves your romantic sector, these romantically charged lunar vibes are wrapped around and connecting the planets of love and passion. With Mars in your romantic sector and Venus in Aries for the rest of the month and into June, this is helping to kick off some of the most romantically charged weeks of the year. Leo, leadership today looks more like compassion than command. Your quote of the day: greatness is felt, not forced. Your color of the day is marigold, glowing and generous. Lucky numbers: 1, 7, 20. A friend or peer might seek your encouragement, offer warmth over advice. Spotlight moments arise naturally. Stay heart-led in all decisions. You're most magnetic when you're most sincere. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 7, 2025. Whether you're tuning in out of habit, curiosity, or simply hoping for a little inspiration, know that you're in the right place. These moments of reflection can be so powerful, especially when life feels busy, uncertain, or just a little bit strange. Today's reading invites you to pause, reconnect with yourself, and listen to the messages the universe may be trying to whisper your way. The first card that came through for today is the Knight of Wands, dynamic, bold, and full of fire. This card signals movement and passion, the kind that wakes you up in the morning with a sense of purpose. Maybe you've been sitting on an idea or dreaming about a change but haven't made a move yet. This card is a green light. Take a step. Send the message. Start the project. It doesn't have to be perfect. The Knight of Wands is not about flawless execution, it's about daring to go after what lights you up. Think back to a time when you acted on a spark of excitement and how that led to something amazing. Today holds that same kind of potential. Next we see the Two of Pentacles, which brings in the theme of balance and time management. Let's be honest, we've all had days where we feel like we're juggling flaming swords while riding a unicycle. Life demands a lot from us: work, relationships, responsibilities, and still trying to carve out space for ourselves. This card doesn't scold you for feeling overwhelmed. Instead, it's a gentle nudge to check in. What can you delegate, pause, or simply say no to? You're not meant to carry it all at once. Sometimes, balance looks like letting one ball drop so you can focus on what matters most. Our third card is the Queen of Cups, and she's bringing in some deeply nourishing energy. This is a card of compassion, intuition, and emotional depth. If you've been moving through heavy feelings lately, she encourages you to hold space for yourself with the same tenderness you would offer a friend. If someone close to you has been going through something, this card reminds you of your power to comfort, not always through words, but simply by being present. You might find yourself feeling more sensitive today, more attuned to what's unspoken. Trust that. Your emotional intelligence is a gift, not a weakness. The Ten of Pentacles follows, and this one brings a beautiful message of legacy, stability, and connection to your roots. This card often appears when something you've been working on is starting to bear fruit, not just in a material sense, but emotionally and spiritually too. It could be a family breakthrough, a sense of home within yourself, or a milestone that reminds you how far you've come. If you felt disconnected or uncertain about the future, this is your reminder that the seeds you've planted are growing, even if it's been slow. Keep watering them. You're building something lasting. Finally, we round out the spread with the Star, one of the most hopeful and uplifting cards in the deck. The Star is the light after the storm, the faith that flickers on when everything else feels dim. It's a promise that healing is happening, even when you can't see all the pieces yet. This card calls you back to your dreams. What hope have you been holding close to your chest, afraid to speak aloud? What future vision have you almost given up on? The Star says, don't. You're not foolish to believe in more. You're brave. And you're not alone in that. So, to bring this together, today's spread: Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Star paints a picture of action guided by balance, emotional strength, and long-term hope. There's a rhythm to today that moves between bold motion and gentle reflection. Let yourself dance between the two. You don't have to choose one or the other. You're allowed to be both the dreamer and the doer, the giver and the one who receives. If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. What part of the reading spoke most clearly to where you are right now? Have you been navigating a period of change, or finding moments of peace in the middle of the chaos? Share your experience in the comments. Not only does it help you reflect, it creates space for someone else to feel seen too. Remember, no matter what today brings, you already carry everything you need to meet it. Be bold. Be gentle. Be honest. And above all, be yourself. That's more than enough.